Welcome to the Zen Den, your space for a quick wellness boost. My name is Angela Tarolla, and our third session is going to focus on creating a little boost of energy. So I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I get a bit of a slump in the afternoons and I'm inclined to reach for yet another cup of coffee. And yes, it does get you out of that slump, but then you crash. Or maybe you reach for a chocolate bar or something just to give you that energy. So I'm going to give you some tools, some yoga breathing and some yoga movements to help re-energize the body. And the breathing exercise we're going to start with today is called Kapalabhati breathing. And that translates to skull shining breath. And we are going to use one passive inhale and 10 really strong active exhales through the nose. And you'll feel the movements in the belly. You'll notice I'm going to place my hands over my belly and I'm going to demonstrate this to you. We'll do 3 rounds of this breath and it really activates the system. So I'm a runner, and if I'm into my 7K mark and I feel my body getting tired, while I'm running I use this breath and immediately I can feel I'm getting a little bit of a stimulation. So placing the hands over your belly, you're going to take a little breath in through the nose. And then 10 forceful breaths out the nose. So you notice the movement in my belly. Now I'll count you into it. Inhaling through the nose and 10 quick breaths out through the nose. Just keep feeling the movement in the belly as you pulse the breath out through the nose. And now just allow the breath to return to its natural flow before we start the second set. You might already start to feel that your heart rate is increasing. So once you've got your breath back, again we'll do the second round. Hand over belly so you can really feel that movement of the belly backwards and forwards. Inhaling through the nose gently and forcefully out through the nose. And relax, just allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm. Just feeling and observing what that energetic breath does. Maybe you're feeling a little warmer even. And this is really easy to do when you feel yourself going into a slump, especially if you are learning for an assessment that you need to write. So this is a great way just to reactivate into that space you need. So let's do that final round, just gently placing the hands over belly. Nice breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And relax, just release the hands and allow the breath to return to its natural flow. And now we're going to start bringing some movement into the body. So again, shift to the edge of your seat. And we're going to start with a little swimming lesson. So getting into your nice warm pool of water. We're going to start with some strokes of the arms, just easing into the shoulders. So just make it nice and fluid. Just allow that movement to unfold as you gently release the arms forward and backward. A nice way just to start activating into the upper body. And now we're going to take ourselves into a little movement across the body. So we're going to take the arms and we're going to lengthen them up to the side walls and then crossing over. So taking hands up towards the sky and then cross the body over towards the right, taking the hands all the way out. Inhaling, bring the arms back to center, squeeze yourself over towards the left. And then extend the arms. Inhale. And release. Coming into our warrior 2. We're going to take that right foot out, left foot in front. Hips are square, shoulders are down. So from our warrior today, we're going to go into our side angles. And we're going to start off with warrior 2, arms extended to your sides, gaze over the right fingertips. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Inhale. This time when you exhale, take the right forearm onto the right thigh, and then lift that left arm up towards the ceiling. Try and open the shoulder, so you want to push back, feeling an openness in the shoulder as you press back, as if your hand is pressing against my hand and my hand against yours. So you really want to feel that openness. Take a nice deep breath here. And as you exhale, you're going to extend your side angle and just lean right into it. Extend over. Now try not to fall over your body. Open up and take a little lean so that you're looking up towards the ceiling. And there's no tension in the neck. You shouldn't feel any tension in the neck. Taking a nice breath here. And on your next in-breath, bring yourself all the way back up into warrior, lengthening those arms out, feeling the strength in the body. So you need to be pressing into your feet. Your feet aren't just relaxed. You are pushing into the feet, stabilizing and grounding through the lower half of the body, and just extending and being active in the top half of the body. On your next exhale, just gently release down, and we'll do this on the other side. So left foot facing the left, right extended and nice and long. Foot in line with leg. Hips are facing forward. Inhale and extend into your warrior two. Try and keep that knee pointing back and really press into the feet. You want to activate through the feet. You want to feel the entire body working. And then gently, on your next inhale, lengthen forward, and as you exhale, just allow that left forearm to rest on the left thigh, lifting up the right hand, extending and opening the shoulders, so press back into it, lift and reach. Keep a nice strong frame. And as you exhale, extend that angle all the way down, and you can even bring your gaze to that hand if that feels good. If it feels like there's too much tension in the neck, just drop the head down and release. It doesn't matter where you gaze. If it feels good, extending it to the fingers. Feels good, just hanging your head. Just be observant of what your body feels like in these different shapes. Gently inhale, coming all the way back up and bringing the feet together, not entirely together. So now we're going to come into our seated sun salutations, and we know that our solar plexus is here at the belly button, and that is a great little hub of energy, and we want to tap into this energy. If you're in a mid-afternoon slump and you need to energize, you've still got a lot of work to do. We want to get the energy flowing right through the system. So press down nice and firmly into the feet, lift the spine, drop any tension out through the shoulders. On your in-breath, we're going to lengthen those arms all the way up, pressing the palms of the hands together. Lift and reach. Interlace the fingers. Just keep those index fingers pointing up towards the sky. Lift and reach with your in-breath. As you exhale, bring those hands all the way forward. Extend the crown of the head forward. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Press into the feet to stabilize. And take it all the way down. If you can, press the hands into the floor. If it's too far for you, then just dangle the fingers down, but keep it nice and active. Either option. On your next inhale, you're only going to lift halfway up. Use the abdominal muscles. Lift and reach halfway up. Nice strong back on the inhale. Exhale as you float yourself all the way down. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, lift halfway up. And exhale, release down. And we'll do this one more time. Inhale, this time coming all the way up, palms of the hands together, interlacing fingers, only index fingers reaching for the sky. As you exhale, bring those palms together, draw all that beautiful solar energy you've cultivated. We don't actually need ESCOM. And release it all the way down to the floor. Now you should feel a nice heat building in your body, a nice bit of energy. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale as you extend, reach the arms up, palms of the hands together. You know where you're going. Lift and reach. Exhale, bring the hands forward, take the crown of the head with you, and then gently release everything down to the floor. Inhale as you reach halfway up. Exhale as you take it all the way down. Inhale halfway up, nice strong back, drop any tension from the shoulders. Exhale, take it all the way down. Inhale, reach up, lengthen those arms forward, lift and reach. And now we're going to take a side bend. So take a nice little bow over towards the right. You can even hang your head in the corner of your arm. So just rest it against the arm and just squeeze into that little side bend. It feels really good. Inhale as you come all the way up. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Nice little stretch. Inhale to center. And exhale, float those arms all the way down. Walking the feet together and sitting a little further back in your chair for stability. We're going to take underneath, so just wrap the fingers underneath the right thigh. We're going to start with that right leg. Lift the foot up and extend the leg in front of you. Point the toes towards the ceiling, so you're pushing the heel away from you. Try and keep a nice strong spine, drop the shoulders down, no tension in the shoulders. And you're pressing gently into that left foot to stabilize. Holding it here, if that feels really difficult, just keep holding it. If you feel like you can explore a little deeper, extend that right arm out. And release. Take the left arm out. And release. And now see if you can extend without hands. For 3, and 2, and 1, release. So we're going to take that left leg, cupping the hands underneath the thigh, and just gently extend into that leg. So feel the stretch. If you have tight hamstrings, don't increase the tightness by forcing. Just keep a micro bend in the knee if it feels better. So just listen to the body as you stretch and lengthen into it. Holding it there, keeping a nice strong straight spine, dropping any tension from the shoulders, just always observing what's happening in your body. And now slowly releasing that left arm, taking it out to the side. Feel what that leg's doing. Maybe you've got a bit of a shake happening there. Extend the other arm out, lengthen into it. And now if you can, release both hands out to the sides, holding it just for a few seconds. And slowly release, bringing that leg back to the floor. We want to keep building energy. So the idea is to invigorate, right? You're in a bit of a slump, you need something to get you out of it. You don't want to reach for another coffee, you don't want to reach for another chocolate. So let's go for a little run. I'm just going to gently pad onto the feet. And we've got a lot of nerve endings in the toes. So let's try and activate into the full nervous system. Just gently running on the spot. Lift out of the sitting bones. Keep that spine nice and straight. You don't have to tense into it, but you want that energy line nice and long. And now we're going to slow down by taking almost like marching movements. So you want to bring that knee up. So you're now activating into the quad muscles, just lifting them up. You'll feel if you press onto the top of your thigh, your muscle is nice and hard, so you're working into the full length of your leg. Without even getting out of your chair, you've had a swim and you've had a run. Just one more on each side. And gently releasing. Now, as always, we're going to come into Shavasana to end things off and just to allow yourself a moment of complete relaxation before you head back to your books. So coming into a lovely, comfortable, seated, once again, whatever that is for you, gently resting the palms of the hands open and closing the eyes. Just allow the eyes to soften. Maybe you don't want to close your eyes, just allow the eyes to soften. Take a nice little observation of what the body feels like after some movement and breathing to energize. So this has been an energizing workshop, just showing what you can do with breathing to either increase the heart rate or decrease the heart rate, whichever option you need. Just knowing that your breath is so strong that you're able to change the way you feel. And just observing what you feel like today after some movement. Slowly bringing the observation and the awareness right back to breath. I'm going to ask you to take a deep inhale through the nose and a lovely deep sigh out through the mouth. Again, nice deep breath in and a sigh out through the mouth. Allowing the fingers to touch each other, pressing the palms of the hands together. We're just going to consolidate right and left hemisphere, so just gently pressing into the palms. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in your practice today, and I hope to see you the next time.